Why majority of the people unable to understand or don't believe MLM as a business model? What is the reason? Why don't they see MLM as a legal and logical business model? Because it doesn't require that much of money to start the business. People used to see and people used to experience, if you need to start a business, especially a big business, it require huge amount of capital. But to start a MLM business as a distributor, you don't need that much of money. Because of that, ordinary people, most of the time 95% of the people are unable to understand this is as a business. So how can you help them to sort out that confusion or objection without letting them fail because they are unable to understand this is as a business? What are the points that you can use? Have you understand why we can consider MLM as a business, a big business? Most of the time when you are showing them the income potential for next 3 years, maybe for next 5 years as a distributor, when you're building your distribution network, they are seeing a huge amount of wealth which you can acquire through the time. It almost same like what you can gain from a traditional business also, from a traditional C corporation. That is the main concern that they are raising when they are unable to understand, when they are unable to compare a traditional business investment and the MLM investment. When we are showing the business plan with our prospectors, we are showing the income potential that they can achieve for next 3 to 5 years. It almost look like what anyone can achieve with the traditional C corporation. So because of this reason, most of the prospectors are unable to believe whether MLM is a legal business or not. Why? MLM business can get started with a very tiny amount of money compared to any traditional business. But 99% of the world population have seen if you need to start a big business, it requires huge amount of wealth, but they don't know why it requires huge amount of capital to start a traditional C corporation. So let me clear you why a big business or traditional C corporation requires a huge amount of capital, millions of dollars to start the business. Then you will be able to believe and understand why MLM business or online franchising business doesn't require that much of capital to start, but still have the same potential to gain the passive income or the financial freedom. Actually, why it is required to have a huge capital to start a traditional business? Let me show you why. What is the cost of a business? Let me take a very known industry and very known company to explain about this. Let me take the company, a famous, very much popular, branded computer manufacturing company, HP. Let me ask you a question from you. Can HP company market a laptop version which manufactured 10 years back and still gain the same profit margin that they can achieve with the latest version of their laptops? Can they? They can never do that. Why? There are so many competitive laptop manufacturing companies out there in the market. They are manufacturing latest versions of their laptops with latest technologies, new features. If HP company is not going to upgrade their laptop version, including new features, what will happen to their laptops in the market? Customers will not be interested to purchase them. So what will happen to HP company? HP company will lose their profit margin and their business will be collapsed. To avoid that, what HP company needs to do, they need to do research and developments. Majority of the companies in the world, especially traditional business companies, spending millions of dollars every year, maybe every month, for research and developments to find out new versions, new features to add with their new product versions. So after HP company is spending a millions of dollars to do research and developments, what do they need to do? They have to do the production. For that also, they need to spend millions of money for raw materials and the production process. And even though they completed the production process, nobody doesn't know whether HP company has developed a latest laptop version. So what do they need to do next? They need to do advertising and marketing. They should let people know that they have the latest upgraded laptop version in the market with latest features on the planet. So what will happen? Then customers will be interested with that. And they have to open up shops because none of the customers will come to HP laptop factory and purchase laptops. So they need to open up shops in each and every city. So they need to keep employees in these shops and they need to hire employees for production process also. They need to pay salaries for those employees. For that, they are spending millions of money again. And they need to pay utility bills, electricity bills, water bills, telecommunication bills, so many expenditures. And they need to send the production to those shops which open up in different cities to touch more and more customers. For that, they need to spend money for shipping and handling. Apart from that, they need to spend inventory management costs also. Can you see HP company has already spent millions of dollars for these criterias, but still they haven't started selling any laptop. Can you understand why traditional businesses require huge amount of capital to start their business? They need to spend them for these criterias. And here I didn't include the money that requires to buy a land or a building or rent out a building and hire a management and so many other things. They need to get license from each and every country which they are operating. So many things to spend. But when you are becoming a MLM distributor, online franchising distributor, by taking a franchise right from a MLM company, what do you need to do? Simply, you just need to be a customer. You just need to purchase a product or service and become a customer. With that, what you are going to get? You are going to get the franchise right or distributorship with respect to that particular online franchising or MLM company. Does it require millions of dollars? Not at all. You can start this business with few thousands of dollars. Can you understand why it requires very tiny amount of money? Because you are just becoming a customer. But what is going to happen after that? With online franchising or MLM, we know one thing. They are not interested with intermediates. So they are replacing intermediates through e-commerce platforms and allowing the marketing part to do by customers who are interested to become distributors. So when MLM companies replacing these intermediates from an e-commerce platform, what is going to happen is this intermediate cost is going to get saved now. And these MLM companies taking around 40% out of this intermediate cost, which is going to get saved as a profit. And they are going to release 60% to the customer who are interested to become a distributor with the particular MLM company. So how can you earn, or how can a distributor earn this 60%? What do they need to do? They just need to do the recommendation part for the company. They can recommend new distributors to the MLM company, or they can recommend customers who are interested to purchase the product and services with respect to this particular MLM company. Through that, they can achieve this 60% of income, which you can get from this MLM company. When a distributor is interested to build a distribution network, what is going to happen? The number of sales is going to get high under that particular distributor, because there are so many other distributors operating under that particular distributor. So what will happen? He will be able to make a lot of money through selling product and services through his distribution network. So same effect you can get with the traditional business or MLM business. But to start the MLM business, you don't need to spend millions of money, as it only requires to become a customer. But when you are starting a traditional business, as you saw in the previous point, you have to spend millions of money. So are you clear about this? I hope you are clear. And I'm asking you to help your prospectors understand this. Don't reject them at once. Help them to understand this. Help them to get the clarity, and help them to get the right decision for their lives. And I wish you all the best. And please subscribe this channel for more videos, and share this video with your colleagues who are building this business and who are interested to know more details about this business. Thank you very much.